I think it frustrates us sometimes though when we can't serve those.
Well, we medically can't re-up in any way.
No.
So the only other way to,
Me neither.
All of us.
all of us are
Yeah.
medically cannot re-up. So the only other way to never leave a fallen comrade is to serve them in a different way. You may take the uniform off, but you still wear it. No matter
Morgana's
what.
far more enthusiastic about it. If you come to the vet center, you're getting a full tour, you're getting a cup of coffee made for you, you're getting
You get my women's history
you
board
get
of the
you get
military.
everything. I'm amazed every day I watch her do her tours. I'm like, look at her go. And then when I'm out there covering, I'm like, oh crap, I gotta do Morgana stuff, I gotta make someone's coffee. I gotta do work.
I love my job. I love what we do at the vet center.
I wish they had peer support when I was there. I wish they had me.
Hey, you can advocate Congress to get us some more FTEs and we can bring peer support on. No problem. You hearing this now?
Do you have control over the vet center?
Yeah, I wish they had me when I went there, because I didn't go to the VA for like 4 years, and I'm like, oh girl, I'm not missing a leg. I didn't know females could go. I was like, I don't know. But and then when I got there, it's so scary and confusing. Like, oh, go to this room, oh, talk to this person, fill this out. I'm like, it's information overload. And then that's why I love my job, so I can walk people through, say, welcome, get ready for paperwork overload. You know, but I wish
Welcome to the
someone
27
was-
phone calls you're going to get when you leave here for all of the consults your doc just put in.
Right, but I mean, they didn't have that when I went through, so I'm glad Manchester got peer supports.
Vet Center kind of has peer support. I don't know, Morgana and I think we definitely have a lot more people that we serve with coming in now. Being based out of New Hampshire, it certainly allows us to get the people we serve with started and in, and our numbers did increase quite a bit when we both started there. Like every time I get a phone call, I'm having a bad day. Okay, come to the vet center. You know, I just started working there. I'm like, oh, come see us. And we kind of do serve as a peer support for some of our locals. It's not a job position, but I've had many times where I've had people walk in the door and say, hey, I need to figure out what's going on with my education benefits, and I'll spend an hour and a half with that person explaining them. I'm like almost to the point of driving them to the college to help them enroll because I just spent an hour and a half with them. So I mean,
Because we know how frustrating it can be.
And we've been there.
We've been in that
Yeah.
position, and we totally get that these people that are walking in don't know where to go, who to talk to. And once they find somebody who's like them, knows what they're talking about, and gives them the correct information.
They trust us more, veterans. Trust
Veterans
us because we're
definitely
fellow
trust veterans
veterans.
a whole lot more than veterans and civilians.
I think part of the reason why I wanted to help veterans is because I wanted to bridge the gap between civilians and veterans. Because of the disconnect of not recognizing that women were in combat. And, you know, I was at a cigar shop with my buddy. We're both veterans. But I rode in on my motorcycle. I walk in there, we're standing there hanging out, and this guy walks right up to him, just past me, walks up to him, shakes his hand. Thank you for your service.
That's what happens.
And my buddy looks at him and he goes, he's like, why are you thanking me? He's like, well, isn't that your motorcycle out there? He's like, that's her motorcycle. And the guy, like face almost went white. He's like, oh. And he just turned around and walked away. He didn't even have the nerve to ask me any questions.
My husband's a below-the-knee amputee. He's not military. He drives my car.
With veteran plates.
Veteran plates, buzz cut. We were out to dinner at Pease Air Force Base with the kids, and I got up to go to the restroom. I came back and I'm like, where's our bill? And he's like, somebody paid for it. He goes, what do we do? I said, well, we go and we thank them. So went up to a group of 5 or 6 people, business suit guys, and I said, oh, thank you for paying for our dinner. They get up, they look right at my husband and start shaking his hand and saying, thank you for your service. And my husband looked at dead straight in their face and said, you need to thank my wife, she's the veteran. Did they thank me? No.
Really?
Right in front of the kids and everything, I walked out. It's a daily thing with us constantly.
Okay.
When my husband says, I'm not the veteran, my wife is.
I like that. I got a comment one time because I have a vanity plate. I'm one of those geeks in New Hampshire that has a vanity plate. I'm
I
proud
do
of my
too.
vanity plate.
I do
And
too.
I got this one guy that walked by me in Walmart one day and he's like, "Well, your husband must have a real sick sense of humor." Like, my husband? I don't have one of those. Like, why does he have a sense of humor? And he goes, "That plate. It's my plate. I've had that plate since I was 16, even before I served in the military. But thank you. I do have a good sense of humor."
Well, what's your place?
Senile.
Okay.
I just thought it was funny, like your husband must have a really good sense of humor.
Mm.
Actually, my first husband made me do a little bit.
Do you have any other questions?
Are there statistics on homelessness with veterans in New Hampshire?
Specific,
I used to know, I don't.
Yeah, you can
Did you repeat the question?
Oh, you're
Statistics
asking-
on homeless veterans in New Hampshire.
so I'm actually gonna ask, our HUD-VASH coordinator who's sitting in the back, do you know if we have some statistics?
We do, I don't have them in my head right now. We do go out to community counts every, I believe it's the third Tuesday, it was on January 26th. They actually have a full 24-hour count, and those numbers just came out last week. So it is declining, you know. We do a lot, but we do a weekly call with all the community providers to identify all the homeless veterans in the shelters and unhoused, and that number is diminishing as well, too.
And there are women in that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can we make the distinction?
We serve approximately 30 veterans in the VASH program, 30 female veterans currently in VASH, and about 10 to 15% of our outreach walk-ins that get served through our outreach program, our homeless outreach, are female veterans. So when they say 55,000, it is one of the fastest growing populations.
But
In
in
the
New
nation.
Hampshire, they do get prioritized,
They do.
you know, in our programs, and we do have housing for female veterans and their families.
Yes.
So, I know this was a couple years ago, but we've had housing for female veterans and their families for probably 7 years now.
So I know we're, getting to that time. So I just wanted to say we do have some resources right outside. We have some resources from our suicide prevention coordinator who's here, our homeless resources. There's information on our women's clinic, and also just to say we're here if anyone has any questions, concerns, we'd love to talk to you. So we'll hang out for a little bit if you would like to speak with us. We are at the Manchester VA and the Hooksett Vet Center.
Which our
So-
aunt is out there too.
So yes, the vet center is here with us. Thank you. And so if you do have questions, concerns, feel free to walk in. I'm up on the 6th floor, but really you could ask anybody for the Women Veteran Program Manager and they will make sure to get you to me. I would just like to thank all of the panelists this evening for your time. I got called out on that. Before you leave, they would like a photo op real quick. If you would do that.